Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the sincere brothers preaching this word with truth and sincerity, spreading the gospel across the four ends of the world. All right, this is the brother Karathas of Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, coming back with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying to the sheep. And this one's going to be entitled, This is the Lord's Movie. All right, this is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai's movie. We're going to start out here in the book of Proverbs 16 and verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord, Yahweh, directeth his steps. All right? You may think where you're going is of your own will, but the Lord actually, He instills those instructions in you while you are asleep. All right? In the night, He puts that instruction in you, and that's actually a precept we could go to. But before that, at the break, it says, but the Lord Yahweh directeth his steps. Right? The Lord is directing our steps. Now, like a director, okay, tells you where to go. The Lord puts the spirit on you to move accordingly, whether you're moving in wickedness or righteousness. All right? So, Lord willing, we be of the hopeful elect. He is moving us into righteousness. I believe it's in the this is the scripture I was referring to. Job 33 and 6 and 15, starting at the 15th verse. It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, and the slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction. All right? That he may withdraw from man his purpose, and hide pride from man. All right? So he's putting the spirit on us to move how he wants us to move. All right, withdraw, take back man from his purpose, from what he thinks is right, for what he thinks he's going to do. All right. The Lord takes all that away, and when we in that deep sleep, all right, and then we wake up and we do whatever Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has ordered us to do. And that's every man that walks this planet, not just a Israelite man, all right, not just a someone that the Lord is dealing with, all right. And we mean that being in the truth. All right. The Lord is putting a spirit on a wicked person to move wickedly. He's putting the spirit on these Edomites to do what they do. All right. As it says in the book of Proverbs, the 29th verse, that the king's heart, all right, is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth whithersoever he will. All right. Because the Lord is omnipotent. He is in control. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is in control. All right. That's why I say he directed our steps. He's a director and is perfectly, has everything playing out. That's the best example as a movie, so as a director would tell a actor, I want you to say this and I want you to say it like this. And when you say it, I want you to walk towards this person like this, and they have to do it. There's a movie with the dude that played Martin Luther King, Martin Luther Kuhn, and in his movie, I forget the actor's name, but he has his own movie, and it's called American Fiction. Okay, and in that movie, he's a writer, but in the scene, it's playing out like he has his two characters in front of him, and he's telling them what to say and how to say it. So that's the best example, if you see that movie, which is a good watch. It's pretty much it's just about a writer who, he tries to be, he's not getting the views, I guess that's the best way, or the notoriety for his high level of thinking, so he dumbs it down in a way that Jake would like. And then he puts on this fake persona as a ghetto thug that just got out of jail. All right, to get that notoriety. And he was making it being, as a joke, but it's sold. And then he has to carry on that persona. But I believe that movie is American Fiction. All right, and this, we're going to move on, Slakia. For the ramble. 2 Corinthians, we're going to go to, or 1 Corinthians, we're going to go to the fourth chapter in the 9th verse. For I think that Yahweh hath set forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. So that word apostles, clear, just means sent away. All right, to be sent. All right, one set forth with orders. All right. And what were they ordered to do? To preach the gospel. Specifically applied to the 12 apostles of Hamashiach. But it clearly just means he, as it says right here, messenger, he that is sent. Okay. But, we do have high esteem and, regards for the 12 disciples of Yahushua, who are, the apostles, and the apostles that, who we call the apostles today, that are worthy of double honors. All right. But it clearly just means to, it really just means to be sent. All right. And we were all sent with a purpose to preach this gospel. But we refer and give, double honors to the apostles, starting with Apostle Torah on down, who we wholeheartedly believe and have faith that they are the men appointed by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to lead Israel, All right. And really, this is saying that, they pretty much had to go through what they had to go through. All right. For I think that Yahweh has set forth us, the apostles, last as it were appointed to death. All right. That's why it goes into in the 10th verse. But the point here, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and unto men. And this is speaking about the teachers, the prophets of the Lord, are made a spectacle. All right, and that word spectacle goes into theatron. Bear with me. A place in which games and dramatic spectacles are exhibited, public assemblies held, a public show. Now, a root word for theatron is theos. It means God. Okay, theos means God. So it's his show. Okay. This is the Lord's movie. We're seeing him put the key plays and making the key plays of prophecy play out exactly how he said they would. Okay? And in this show, the main characters are the prophets. All right? We are the ones being watched by the whole world. All eyes are on us. Let's read this in the NLT. Instead, I sometimes think Yahweh has put us, the apostles, on display like prisoners of war at the end of a victor's parade, condemned to die. Because Paul faced persecution after Yahushai. And we gonna have to go through that. We have become a spectacle to the entire world, to people and angels alike. All right, so we got everybody watching us. But Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai gave us, the strength, and will put that spirit on his elect to endure. Endure all things. This is Proverbs. I don't think I went here yet. Proverbs 20 and 24. It says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? And we can't. We don't know. We can only think we know what we're going to do tomorrow, but we have no, you can't say you 100%. Everything's Lord willing. Lord willing, we wake up tomorrow. Lord willing, the Most High keep the Spirit on us to continue in the ways that we have fell in love with in this labor. That He doesn't take it away from us. Okay? But that pride, saying that, oh, I'm going to go do this and do that, you don't know what you're going to do in the next 5 minutes. You only have an idea. Okay? You only think you know. This is the book of 2nd Esdras. So the Lord's movie extends from the prophets unto the word being spoke by the prophets, which is prophecy, the things to come. 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Let's look at this word manifest. A display, be evidence of, clear or obvious to the eye or mind. Yeah, it's clear to those that can see it, that the Lord has blessed with eye salve. The end is going to come. We're waiting on it. We have the sure word. Second Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed. So you better get this word. Let me see what it say in the NLT. All right, I'm gonna continue reading. In the KJV, it says, "Whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place until the day dawn, and the day star arise in your hearts." And the day star is Yahushai. All right. It says in the NLT, it reads, "Because of that experience, we have greater confidence. We have even greater confidence in the message proclaimed by the prophets." Okay. You must pay close attention to what they wrote, for their words are like a lamp shining in a dark place, right? Because it's guiding you to where you need to go in a dark place until the day dawns and Hamashiach, the morning star, shines in your hearts. All right, you could read. That's a good chapter. But I'm not going to finish it out. Go read it for yourself. So I'm going to get one more and close out. So we are that light. And that's why the Lord gave us this light. The word to speak. All right? He put the words in our mouth. The words of prophecy, the testimony of Yahushai, to guide the elect out of that dark place. And we don't have it because we wanted it. We have it because He gave it to us. Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and from in ancient times, the things that are not yet done. And that's prophecy. The Third World War, the battle of Armageddon, as we see starting to pop off. All right, the sedition. All these beginning of sorrows that are escalating and will escalate into Jacob's trouble. And as we like to say, we're in the last of the last days now. And with all these things coming on, we know that the end is near. It says, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Yahweh Shem Yahshai's pleasure is to, bring back His people to righteousness, to destroy this and uproot this wickedness that's in the earth now. He's going to tear down Babylon and set up New Jerusalem. So with that, Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakodash. Until next time, Shalom.